the flat plains somewhere in northern Europe. Nearly 40,000 years ago, these areas looked quite different from what we humans are used to. It's nothing compared to modern day, but neither were we. Whenever our resources ran short, we simply moved from one place to the next, in search of new resources, more food, and new shelter, like this one. A flat forest bed, trees for coverage. This is the perfect place to serve as a shelter for a woman belonging to a primitive species of the humankind. But this young individual is special. She's setting a trap, crunching up some dried berries, because she knows that this is the favorite snack from one of the local birds. To you and me, this may not look very groundbreaking, but nearly 40,000 years ago, it was quite special to come up with clever ideas such as these. She waits as the duck approaches. And now she's got the hang of it. She's checking the berry stalks to see which ones she can use for her next trap. But maybe not quite this one. Not this one either. She might be smart, but simple, and hasn't given up yet. Maybe this one is the perfect one. She sure seems to think so. Now, all she has to do is adjust them to her liking and wait for the next kill. For the longest time, being human has meant killing, eating, and providing offspring so they could do the exact same. We can no longer escape the image we have created of ourselves as humans. Love, personality, community, picking, having a favorite. None of it was ever in our nature. But something we can't seem to erase is our primitive desire to adapt and change ourselves to survive. Survival. The primal drive to outlive and outcompete the other species that surround us. None have done it better than us, humans. But being above the natural wasn't enough for us. We are now bridging the physicality of being a human in the first place. The humans that remain aren't truly human. As was predicted by philosophers in the 20th century, we have created an ungodly being. Our evolutionary invention. The machine. So, I have the craziest story ever. Do you remember? Okay, when I say Jordan, does that ring a bell?
Like half? What do I know from?
Probably like a party. Blonde hair, big nose, really annoying.
I think it does ring a bell, but I'm not really.
Addicted.
Okay, yeah.
So he texted me last night, and he told me that he had ordered a chip.
Like a chip that tracks someone, or
He told me it was like a
self-improvement.
yeah, kind of like that. I asked him about like what what does it do? And he was like, you stick it on your wrist and it transfers something to your brain via your bloodstream and like improves your senses.
How is that even humanly possible?
Where do you think he got it?
Yeah, from his dealer, where he gets all his drugs, and this person probably just had a random ass sticker that he drawed some lines on and just said, yeah, this is gonna improve your life to the fullest.
Right? Like totally fake.
Bullshit.
Totally fake. He texted me 30 minutes later. He was like, I don't feel anything yet. And I was like,
What the fuck do you expect?
like, and I said,
how much did he pay for this?
He paid $50.
$50.
2 coffees, 2 sandwiches. Like, you think you're gonna, you know, be able to change your entire brain function?
Exactly.
I couldn't find it on Google or anything. So I asked him, how do you even know like this existed? And he said, yeah, some friend like you don't even know, he had it, he used it, and he seriously felt like he could like see like thousands of miles further and like, you know, hear everything, smell everything, taste everything. I know, you fucking lie.
Yeah, because is there any proof that this person can give that it actually works? You can just bullshit.
Like,
and
you
just
can
say,
just lie.
You can literally just say,
And then you seriously waste the money that you could have spent on a little cutesy date or a lunch.
I'll date with you.
Girl, but why would you even think it's a good idea to order something sketchy and have it like change the way you work?
If all of your senses are heightened, I can't see how that's nice. Right?
Honestly, I would be so overstimulated.
Yeah, because
it's like
you would go into psychosis. Because I'm so sorry if you like smell everything to the max and see everything to the max.
Say it was like something temporary and you could like take it in the club. But this is like permanent. Like you can't shut
take it off.
You can't shut it off.
But it's a sticker. Can't you just like rip it off and take it off?
I didn't ask about that, but I something in your brain that you can't access. Like there's no button.
Yeah, okay, but I think if it's a sticker, you know, it's like a streamline that goes to your brain. So if you take it off, you cut off the streamline. And then, like, I feel like within a few hours, the effects will be gone, right?
Well, I'd have to ask about that. I honestly also don't care, because there is no chance I am ever getting this shit.
No,
and using
you better
it.
not.
I'm not.
I don't want to see you go into psychosis and go crazy.
Real. Janet. Good afternoon, Janet.
Hello. I think you mean good night, since it's already pretty late. What can I help you with?
I have two very simple questions. So please just answer concisely.
Ask away. I'll be right here if you need me.
Okay. Basically, I've heard about a chip, like for your brain. It's called the AM2. Can you tell me exactly what it is and what it does?
One moment, please. From what I could find on the internet, the AM2 chip is kind of like a sort of second brain. It really heightens all your senses and makes sure you really live up to your maximum potential, like an extra computer in your brainstem.
Okay. And then the second question, where do I get it?
I couldn't find much information on this part of the subject, but I'd suggest you maybe find somebody you know who has this and ask them.
Right, okay.
Was I able to answer all your questions directly?
Thank you.
If there's anything else I can help you with, I'd be happy to.
Thank you, Janet.
Hey! Nee, is goed.
This is a pre-recorded message that will only play once. In the case in front of you sits the magnificent AN2 cognitive chip from the Evolutionary Invention company. The case includes terms and conditions in a larger folder, a smaller folder with the AN2 self-adhesive chip sticker, a pin to activate the chip, and prongs to remove and apply the chip sticker. The instructions are as follows. Read through the terms and conditions attentively, remove the chip sticker from the smaller folder, and press the black dot firmly with the provided pin. Do this once. Next, locate the blood vessel in your left wrist with a finger of your choice. Use the provided prongs to apply the chip sticker with the red part aligned with the blood vessel. Wait approximately 30 seconds to feel a slight tingling sensation. Remove the sticker. Apply a band-aid to the insertion site if necessary. After around 10 minutes, you should feel a sense of enlightenment, and soon will be able to see, smell, hear, taste, and feel at your maximum capacity. Thank you for ordering with us. We wish you a pleasant transition. We can no longer escape the image we have created of ourselves as humans. Love, personality, community, picking, having a favorite. None of it was ever in our nature. But something we can't seem to erase is our primitive desire to adapt and change ourselves to survive. Survival. The primal drive to outlive and outcompete the other species that surround us. None have done it better than us. Humans. But being above the natural wasn't enough for us. We are now bridging the physicality of being a human in the first place. The humans that remain aren't truly human. As was predicted by philosophers in the 20th century, we have created an ungodly being. Our evolutionary invention. The machine.